Welcome. Thank you for tuning up to Knives. So, this is going to be completely new for me. That's why I got all my goofy gloves and gear on. I'm going to try to test the compression lock of the Paramilitary 2. Okay. So this is so if you come here, if you can see down there, those are 25-pound weights, 2 of them. Okay. So it's 50 pounds, and we're going to hold it back here and let's see. Again, this. You getting it? You getting it, Mel?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, here. Ready? Get this. Are you recording this? Are you?
Yes.
I can't even lift this thing. It's hard to do in this glove. So pause. Haha. No blade play. Oh, sorry. Haha, no blade play. So, let's try that again. Maybe I can do it this way, huh?
Pausing.
Right? Okay. Are we getting this? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the handle of an axe. Just don't have the axe on it. Okay. That got disengaged. Wait, let's see. Because that's what you have to do. If you baton it and hit it with a stick, it'll disengage. But that's generally, oh, look at it. Oh, beautiful knife. So that's what you could take it as, okay? If you're hanging 50-pound weight and start jerking 50 pounds of weight around on this, whether it be side to side or down, this area doesn't snap and won't disengage. You hit it, it won't disengage. You hold it down and pin it down and take the handle of an axe and hit the tip of the blade, it'll disengage. Well, now it's okay. Well, now it's not, because the lock, I guess after doing this a couple times, I'm going to take it apart and check it out. The lock is now further that direction. Much further, if you see. Let's check it out when I take it apart. Look at that. Okay? Pause. Okay, so we're back inside, and I'm opened up and let's take a look at it. Okay, so we'll start with the blade. Let me peel this tape off now. So, again, we saw that it disengaged that during that first set of spine wax. And then, you know, believe me or not, but if you want to test it, go on and test it. The lock bar bent further, in my opinion, definitely, because I feel like you can tell there looks like there. You see it? That kind of intense bend right there. Yeah, definitely not a production type of look to it. And look how far it goes over. And you can see the stainless steel bent right there. You see it? So that's what happened. Originally, being that this is somewhat new, you know, normally it probably locked up somewhere around here, you know, which is more spec. Let me go get the other Paramilitary. You can see right here. Okay, so took that impact and that stainless steel lock bar, being that it was compressed, you can see, and this is why I'm telling you that compression lock is strong. You can see how it pinched, and now look at, see how there's that bend now right there, because that's pinned up against that. Look down here too now. See it? Look at that damage to that stainless steel lock bar. A lot of material, I would say not a lot of material, but it's definitely, look at that. And you can see, so what happened now is, no, first of all, you can tell now, so during the next set, it didn't do it. So, you know, take it for what it is. I'm gonna hypothesize that if you would own this knife and use it daily and break in that lock bar through its own normal wear and get to a certain point farther that way, then you would look at basically not having unlocked. You would look at it having going that direction and basically staying rigid like it did in that next test. And so That's what I want you guys to understand. You know, lock, it doesn't. There's movement. Well, this is without the other piece on, but no, there's definitely more movement. No, take that back. There's movement. There's a kind of like a, well, it's more of a hearing thing, but you see, definitely forward and back too, because of that damage. But I would say that because the compression, the lock bar did get damaged, and now has a kind of has that little depression in it. You know, it's just not going to fill it up that lock area as well. But you can tell it's getting stuck on that G10 that got scraped off right there. But you can tell, I mean, it's still, yeah, still works. I mean, heck, I know it's not going to lock on me. That's probably the most important thing. I mean, this is right now without, I didn't screw this screw right here. You know, this is just like this. And yet, you know, not bad. You know, take it for what it is. Those are some of the limits of the knife. And to note, if this liner was made of titanium, because titanium's softer, it would even more wear off than this. So take it that this is a stainless steel, hard stainless steel, because if you've ever taken a not a powered tool, take a hand sort of saw, some kind of like a sharpening thing, and try to sand down a liner like I've done many times on Spydercos. This stainless steel that they use in here is some really tough stuff. Much, I would say, not equal to the toughness of some of their S30V. I mean, it is. This steel is really good for edge retention and rigidity. So that's what happened. And as for the stop pin and pivot, oddly enough, are fine. You can tell. You see. That? Yeah. This is why the Paramilitary 2 is, to me, one of the best knives that are production knives that you can get. You know, admittedly, you know, the design, sometimes I think it's elegant, other times I think it's kind of and the shape of it's got a lot of ergonomics on it. So, you know, if you're not a person who really likes, you know, that kind of weird wavy feeling in your hand, you know, you may not like it, may not be your thing. It is a thin profile, so it's definitely just a slicer. And if you only manage to get the normal S30 versions, you know, nevertheless S30 a little hard to sharpen, but S30's got that, you know, it's good. I mean, you saw the CTS version of this. If you go watch that video, you can still see the nicks on the blade from when I cut through it with the CTS 20CP cutting through this blade. But I mean, you can see that this knife is easy to put together, I mean, easy to take apart. I mean, look how fast this is done, and you have the whole knife assembled. No need for Loctite. I mean, just bam, you know, just like that. And it just has to. I'm gonna have to sand off that G10 that got in the way now, right there. All that damage. Just like I said, it's a really good knife. This one was designed by Sal and his son. So to me, it's funny because Sal, you know, the history, the myth of the military was. Someone asked Sal Glesser if his son were to go to the military or go in the army, what knife would he make for his son to take with him? And then his son said, "Hey, no, Dad, this is the knife I would take with me." So take it as it is. Thanks again. Until next time. And thought to myself, hey, wait a second. This is a good example of G10. So this is when it was on a brick, that little kind of tile, whatever those things are, and me hitting it. You see how it held up and how it's scraped and how damaged it is or not. And funny enough, look at that.